Can you feel it? That electric current, that palpable tension that crackles through the air as the NFL trade deadline looms large? It's a time when dreams are forged and shattered, when fortunes are made and lost, and when the fate of an entire season can hinge on a single audacious move. Teams are desperate, players are on the block, and the clock is ticking down to the moment of truth. So here's the burning question that's setting the league ablaze. In this high-stakes game of chess, with contenders scrambling to plug crucial holes and struggling teams looking to salvage future assets, which general managers will dare to make the bold, game-changing trades that could not only redefine their season, but also reshape the very landscape of the NFL playoff picture? The whispers have grown into a roar, and the insider reports are confirming what many have suspected. The Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns are open for business, ready to deal away valuable pieces for the right price. This isn't just about minor tweaks. We're talking about legitimate difference makers, players who could be the missing puzzle pieces for teams with legitimate championship aspirations. And on the other side of the coin, a quartet of prominent franchises, the Dallas Cowboys, San Francisco 49ers, Detroit Lions, and Denver Broncos, are reportedly circling like hungry sharks, each with specific needs that these available talents could perfectly address. The stage is set for a frenetic dash to the deadline, a period of intense negotiation and calculated risk that could send shockwaves across the league. According to ESPN's astute insider, Dan Graziano, the Tennessee Titans, a team languishing at a dismal 1-8 record, are ready to part ways with two significant assets: edge rusher Arden and tight end Chig Okonkwo. Both, Graziano reports, could be had for the right price. This isn't a fire sale born of panic, but rather a pragmatic acknowledgement from a struggling franchise that it's time to retool, to gather future draft capital, and to give these players a chance to contribute to a winning environment elsewhere. For Key and Okonkwo, both in the final years of their contracts, a trade represents not just a change of scenery, but a potential lifeline, an opportunity to showcase their talents on a bigger stage and earn a lucrative long-term deal. But the Titans aren't the only ones looking to make waves. The Cleveland Browns, a team with its own set of aspirations and roster considerations, might also be willing to move their talented tight end, David Njoku, for the right package. This phrase, right package, immediately signals a higher asking price, a testament to Njoku's proven production and significant impact. Unlike the Titans players, whose availability is partly driven by their expiring contracts and the team's poor record, Njoku's potential move suggests a more strategic decision for the Browns, perhaps to free up cap space, acquire assets for other needs, or simply capitalize on his high market value. The fact that a team like the Browns, who are still very much in the playoff hunt, would even consider moving a player of Njoku's caliber underscores the dynamic and often ruthless nature of the trade deadline. Let's delve deeper into the profiles of these players and the teams that could be their next destination. First, the tight ends, Chig Okonkwo from the Titans and David Njoku from the Browns. The Denver Broncos, a team that has been widely reported to be in the market for a tight end, even after the somewhat surprising signing of 41-year-old veteran Marcedes Lewis, are a prime candidate to pursue either of these players. Lewis, while a respected veteran, is not a long-term solution or a dynamic offensive weapon. The Broncos need a tight end who can stretch the field, be a reliable target for their quarterback, and contribute significantly to their passing game. Chig Okonkwo, despite not quite living up to the initial hype in Tennessee, possesses elite athleticism and is a strong blocker. The key phrase here is stuck in a bad offense. A change of scenery, a more creative offensive coordinator, and a stable quarterback situation could unlock his immense potential. Imagine Okonkwo's athleticism in a system that knows how to utilize his speed and receiving skills. He's a player who could explode with the right opportunity, a high-upside gamble for a team willing to invest in his development. David Njoku, on the other hand, is a more established commodity. He's a proven pass catcher, a red zone threat, and a reliable safety valve for his quarterback. While the right package suggests a significant return, acquiring Njoku would immediately upgrade any team's tight end room. For the Broncos, either player would represent a substantial upgrade, providing their offense with a much-needed weapon and a legitimate threat in the middle of the field. The question for Denver's front office will be whether they prioritize Okonkwo's untapped potential and lower acquisition cost or Njoku's proven production and higher price tag. Now let's shift our focus to the edge rushers, specifically Arden from the Tennessee Titans. Key has quietly built a reputation as a solid contributor throughout his career, boasting 3 six-sack seasons in his last 4 campaigns. This isn't a flash in the pan. This is consistent, proven production from a player who knows how to get after the quarterback. He brings speed, bend around the edge, and a veteran presence that can be invaluable to a contending team. His expiring contract makes him an attractive rental for teams looking for an immediate boost without a long-term commitment. Several teams are reportedly eyeing Key, and their reasons are compelling. The Dallas Cowboys and San Francisco 49ers, 2 perennial contenders, have both been linked to interest in acquiring an edge rusher. Their need is particularly acute. The Cowboys, in a move that sent shockwaves through the league, traded away Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. The loss of Parsons, a generational talent who single-handedly disrupted opposing offenses, has left a gaping hole in Dallas's pass rush. While they still have talented players, the consistent, game-wrecking pressure that Parsons provided is simply irreplaceable. Adding Key, while not a direct replacement for Parsons, would provide a much-needed injection of proven pass-rushing talent, helping to alleviate some of the pressure on their remaining defensive stars. The San Francisco 49ers find themselves in an equally dire situation, having lost their own defensive superstar, Nick Bosa, to a season-ending injury. Bosa's absence is a devastating blow to a defense that relies heavily on his ability to generate pressure and disrupt opposing quarterbacks. The 49ers' Super Bowl aspirations hinge on their ability to maintain a dominant defense, and without Bosa, they desperately need to find someone who can step in and contribute immediately. Arden, with his proven track record, could be precisely what the doctor ordered, providing a veteran presence and a consistent pass rush to a team that needs it now more than ever. Even the Detroit Lions, a team that has been one of the better units in the NFL at getting after the quarterback, are reportedly interested in Key. While they boast a formidable duo in Aiden Hutchinson and Alquan Muhammad, the Lions recognize the importance of depth, especially as the season wears on and injuries inevitably mount. Adding Key would provide a crucial rotational piece, ensuring that their pass rush remains fresh and effective throughout the game, and giving them an extra gear for a potential playoff push. For a team like the Lions, who are building something special, acquiring Key would be a smart, calculated move to solidify an already strong unit. The urgency of the trade deadline cannot be overstated. For the selling teams like the Titans, it's about maximizing their return for players who might otherwise walk in free agency, or for those who simply don't fit their long-term plans. For the buying teams, it's about seizing the moment, making a calculated gamble that a new player can be the catalyst for a deep playoff run. The right price and right package are not just buzzwords. They represent the delicate balance general managers must strike between immediate impact and future assets. Do you mortgage a future draft pick for a rental player who could put you over the top? Or do you hold onto your assets, hoping your current roster is enough? These are the agonizing decisions that define this time of year. The implications of these potential moves are vast. Imagine the Cowboys' defense with an added pass-rushing threat, or the 49ers' defensive line getting a much-needed boost after Bosa's injury. Consider the Broncos' offense with a dynamic tight and, finally, providing a consistent target. These aren't just minor adjustments, these are potential game-changers that could shift the balance of power in their respective conferences. The trade deadline is a crucible, a test of nerve and foresight, where the boldest moves often yield the greatest rewards. As the clock ticks closer to the deadline, the tension will only mount. General managers will be working the phones tirelessly, agents will be buzzing, and players will be holding their breath, wondering if they'll be packing their bags for a new city. This is the drama of the NFL, played out not just on the field, but in the backrooms and war rooms where the future of franchises is decided. The stakes are incredibly high, and the potential for fireworks is immense. So, what do you think, football fanatics? Which of these potential trades excites you the most? Do the Cowboys or 49ers desperately need Arden to save their pass rush? Could David Njoku or Chig Okonkwo be the missing piece for the Broncos offense? We want to hear your passionate takes. Drop a like on this video if you're as hyped as we are for the trade deadline, and let us know in the comments below which team needs to make a move and which player they should target. Let the debate rage on.